Alafia. Hello. How are you?
Wonderful.
Ashe. Are we greening?
Yes.
Yes. I had a wonderful time. Yes, full of raw sun and olokun water. The things that regenerate the spirit. Yes. When I was coming back, the last day when I was going to return on the 18th, the George hurricane was already formed. We were just ahead of it. Oh yeah, not me today. Oh yeah. It was an awesome thing though. It was far but close enough, and you could see Yemonja, the water, the power. It was very calm all the whole week. And that one day you saw this awesome power start to surge. Very humbling. Yemonja, you don't mess with her. She's sweet until you bother her. Then she shows you who's boss. As we say, as mamas all say, I brought you in this world, I can take it out. So, don't play with Big Mama. Actually, we're going to get started right away. As I'm grabbing my cloth here. Stand to your egungun, please. Because we do nothing of importance without our ancestors. Ashe. Ibashi. Ibashi olojumai. Ibashi bobo. Ibashi shue shue. Ibashi oya. Ibashi bobo egumbeles olojumai. We praise all the egum of the holy classes, the priests and priestesses, Ashe, Ibashi to all the regular Africans, Ashe, who preserve the ways of the priests and priestesses and of Ojumari, Ashe. Ibashi to all the Egum who were stripped from Mother Africa, Ashe, taken away, Ashe. By those of ill will, may we say never again, Ashe. Ibashi to all the Egungun at the bottom of Olokun, the bottom of the sea. We ask your bones to rise forth from our collective unconscious and speak your story to the world. Ashe. Ibashe to all the Egum on the diaspora. Ashe. May we see we are all of one vision, one dream. Ashe. Ibashe to all the Native American Egum. May we have alliance with you again. Ashe. May this land be returned to you. Ashe. May we have love and friendship again between us, spiritually and physically. Ashe. Ibashe to all the Egum of North America, to those ancestors in particular who built this country, this continental so-called world power. Ashe, may we receive our 40 acres and some. Ashe. Egungun, we ask that your children not only receive the 40 acres and a meal, but demand it. Ashe. And interest is a nice thing. Ashe. May we demand what is rightfully ours. Ashe. Ibashe to all of you in this room. Ashe, I praise your Egungun, your grandmamas and grandpapas. Ashe. I ask for their blessings. Ashe. For you, I speak on your behalf to the heavenly realms, that your Egungun, your ancestors, bless you, discipline you, prosper you, warn you, chastise you when you're naughty, Ashe, and lead us to home, Ashe. Ashe, may we have friendship amongst us, prospering, support, love, kindness, and forgiveness, Ashe. What I cannot teach you, may the spirits teach you. What I cannot show you, may the spirit show you. What I cannot reveal, may the spirit within you reveal. Ashe. 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 Ashe, that's it. I remind you each week, do not underestimate humble rituals. Sprinkling of water. Water is shot with power, if you can talk to it. Right? An atom is full of energy, if you can talk to it. Right? You can break her up. Sex. Let's talk about sex.
Oh, I thought that's what you said.
Show love. This is a class on prosperity. Yeah? So why am I talking about sex? Because what was that class?
Because the pedal in their land.
I don't get it. What she said?
So prosperity is getting a partner, right?
That definitely helps. It certainly helps. Oshun. We're going to discuss Oshun's role in money. You talk to any Yoruba, I'm sure any African priest or holy person, they will tell you, without the goddesses, particularly Oshun Yemunja, there is no such possibility as money. All the rituals in our pantheon go to the mothers when we want money. To the female goddesses. So, Oshun, for those who don't know, is the love goddess of Africa, right? She's erotica. Passion, desire, excitement, right? That's Oshun. In our book, Think and Grow Rich, there is a chapter called Transmutation of Sexual Energy. You know the man, Napoleon Hill, was an African. He was black. He was a researcher. And he went to all these rich folks, Dale Carnegie, the Rockefellers, and he recorded their habits that made them rich. A modern man who is well worth your reading is Tony Robbins. You know, the big teeth on those infomercials? Show enough.
Personal power.
Personal power. Buy it. The next time I do this class, we'll be using that series of tapes and books. Tony Robbins.
Robbins?
Tony Robbins, yes.
The big teeth.
The big teeth. Personal power. Buy his books, buy his tapes. Oyimbo should not be the only ones getting all the good stuff.
He has another one where there's a black guy doing black choice.
Really?
Yeah, it's real good.
Does he make tapes and videos too? Do you know?
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
The black fella. Oh, yeah.
Same. He's sponsored by Tony Robbins. He's on there. It's really good.
Yes, I should. Do you have it?
It's not at the library.
Can you check it out?
I'll check it out for you.
It's illegal, but can you record it?
Yeah.
I really want to work. I'm dying to work with those books, with our class.
What is the name of the individual Tony Robbins is dealing with? Who is the black fellow?
Yeah, who is the fellow?
I can't remember the name, but it says black choice on the end. It's like a Tony Robbins tape
For black folks.
for black folks.
So Kimball did
For the folk.
Think and Grow Rich, a black choice.
Okay, well let's use
Think and
it.
Grow Rich, the black choice. Yeah, Kimball,
Let's use it.
not Kimball.
People tickle me. You know, oh, let's not use these white people things. I'm like, do you use a computer? Do you drive a car? Do you wear clothes? Some things you take, some things you don't, or you must be discriminatory. Take Tony Robbins. He's very good. Alrighty, but Oshun. Before Tony was Oshun. Okay, Oshun is the goddess of sweet waters. In Africa, Yemunja is mighty. But believe it or not, she's not invoked as much as you would think. Except for family life. Because Yemunja is kind of hard to deal with in society. Because she's salt water. You don't use salt water too much in everyday life. You use more fresh water. So Oshun is more concerned with immediate human needs. Yemunja with the deeper needs of humanity. You see? The more mysterious needs. Now, the word for money, water, female are all linked in Yoruba. In order for you to make some money, you gotta want some money. Right? You gotta have desire for something. Yes? They call it passion to succeed. Drive, burning intensity to go, right? We call that Oshun. She's the goddess of erotica, right? You must get happy over wanting something. Right? You must slobber for that thing. Until you become not obsessed but deeply entranced with that thing. Right? When someone is in love with you and they want to be with you, they get great power to get close to you. Right? They become focused on you. Every waking thought, it's you. Huh? They follow you, they know where you work. All kinds of powers get awakened to get close to you. The same thing happens when you have the desire for an object or goal. Okay? A driven person cannot be stopped. And if you know any Oshuns, you know what I'm talking about. When Oshun wants something, she gets it. If she's got to be loud, she'll be loud. She's got to be soft, she'll be soft. Whatever it takes. Oshun will get it, right? Like water. You hear what I'm saying to you now? You will have obstacles, but what does water do? Okay, hello, nice to meet you. See you. Want to be moving right along. You see? Now, for the 5th time, erotica. In order for you to be very successful, you must have a strong sex drive. Think about it. Think about it. Why do you think men who are very powerful also appear very sexy?
Oh Lord, case in point.
Who command an empire are also seen as very sexual. Right? Because Oshun gave them the power to succeed. In Africa, all the great males are given Oshuns to make them great. A lot of drive, a lot of ambition, huh? A little about physiology. If I talk about the male, the gonads are the power in the male, right? The seed. The member doesn't just goes like, yeah. That's secondary, right? What is always there, abiding, calm, stabilizing, is the seed, which is Oshun. When you lose your energy, your sexual energy, you lose your will power. Both for males and females. When you channel and focus your sexual force, you have a great will. What I'm saying to you is, I want you to annoy yourselves. Let me be very clear what I'm saying. I want you to learn to deny yourselves one phase of Oshun, the immediate gratification of Oshun. Rechannel that towards long-term gratification. It's called sublimation. Heard of that? Sexual sublimation. Am I with you? I'm trying to be PG, but I get PG about this. How do I say? Did you know Oshun is the goddess of war? You think it's Ogun, right? Which he is primarily the god of war. But the real force to war is Oshun. A woman. Little Oshun. Her big eyelashes.
What is the one in the Egyptian? I forgot the name.
Het Haru. The cow goddess.
Is it another one?
Oh, Sekhmet. Yes, the lioness.
Destroyer.
Yeah, she's a form of Hataru, a form of Oshun. Okay. Think about war. Let's say I want to get you to go fight for me. A battle for our nation, right? Go fight for me. Hey, go fight for me. This is a war. We need to fight. Come on, come on. Look at me like, yeah, what? Okay, pass the beans. I have to arouse you. Don't I? I've got to stimulate you. Stir you, passion. I've got to hypnotize you with a vision, a dream, freedom, manifest destiny. That's all Oshun magic, you know. Visualizing, seeing a dream, having passion to sacrifice for that dream. She is the horn, the drum that gets the troops going. The Marilyn Monroe who goes to the troops and says, "Keep fighting, boys."
Oh, I see.
Without her, there's no war. So, She gives you the fight to keep going, huh? Breaking it down. If you contain your sexual power, you have warfare force. The power to take it, to keep going through the lumps and bumps of your goal. Read the chapter, Sexual Transmutation. I'm telling you a great big fat secret. Those with ears will hear. A lot of the problems, both, I'll be a little soapbox-ish. A lot of the brothers who don't have jobs, aren't working, shiftless, you know. A lot of it's because they're losing too much of their essence. Too much seed is going out. That weakens the will, I tell you, guarantee you. Weakens the will and the bone marrow. Making you old. Huh? If the brothers learn to hold on to that treasure and recirculate it,
Yes.
you'd find warriors coming back. Yeah, man.
I just want to let experience some
Ashe.
right to what you're saying.
Asheo.
My baby's mother, we're not together anymore.
Yes.
But before I got with her, I didn't have anybody like for 2 years.
Yes.
I had read Montachi's book.
Yes, very
Yes.
good.
Like around 2 years, the
Very good.
book about the sublimation.
Yes, very
so
good.
I practiced that pretty much. And
It works.
yeah, but see the thing is, when I had got with her, we were trying to make a baby. It took a while, and it took like 2 or 3 months, and I was like releasing seed, and I wasn't used to that, and it's like it made major changes in my body.
Yes.
I mean, I got weaker, I got out of
more
shape.
frail,
It was just
less
I couldn't
driven, less
believe it.
focused.
I mean, my whole thing, my
Fell apart.
mentality. I mean, now it's just like wow.
Sliding
this is no
downhill.
joke.
That's right.
This is no joke.
No, it's not.
And the willpower, and it's true about the
Yeah.
willpower because I used to like work out 2-3 hours a
That's
day.
right.
And
And
I
not
was
just
able
tired.
to be all into the night because I was energy. But after that,
It was downhill. Huh? When you have a goal, whatever you chose for your goals, your money goals, your house goals, your car goals, you're going to have lumps given to you. Fight, you gotta overcome stuff, you gotta keep trucking, right? That takes strength to keep going. If you're losing your essence, male or female, you lose your power to keep persevering. Huh? Because that essence is used to make a human life. Huh? The male and female fluids are the best parts of the blood, the cells, the brain, brought into perfection to make a human life. That's immense power. And if you economize, you will succeed, even if you don't want to. Huh? When you work this, you get so much energy, you have to share it. You build up so much chi, energy, you have to go out and do something. Build something, conquer something, you have to. You can't sit on... That's the secret. Ashi?
Do you think that's the reason why Shaga was so successful?
Who?
Shaga, because he was very well known for separating the men from the women. And because
Absolutely.
He was a big apple.
Shaka Zulu. Now, I'm not saying don't have no fun, right? Don't slap Oshun now. Get some. Get some now, okay? What I'm saying though, get some wisely. If you're going to have some, channel it. It lasts longer, it feels better. Oh, the book Montachiya,
Oh, you don't want to.
Cultivating Female and Male Sexual Energy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get out.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I got issues that refit on me today. Yes.
And that's where what they have labeled Tantra Yoga.
Yes.
When you practice the Tantra, you learn how to cultivate.
Yes.
But slavery was also one of the great things that they wanted to do when they were dealing with the stud farms.
That's right.
And that's why a lot of our men today are more stud mentality.
Yes.
Because that
Imprint.
was part of tearing down the inner fiber
Yes,
by
their
having
power.
us breathe repeatedly, quickly. And there's a certain cycle that you have to rejuvenate
That's
that
right.
semen,
That's right.
as Minister Ra is
Ashe.
mentioned us to.
Ashe. And that imprint still sits in many of our subconscious minds. That all I am is a breeder, a stud, a Mac Daddy. But all the great kings don't believe that.
What would you say for a person that never did think that? I'm saying in this incarnation.
They never thought that?
I said, never thought that in this incarnation.
That they're a stud, Mac Daddy?
I'm going to say me. This is me. When I was 15 years old, I wanted to always meet one sister and be with her for the rest of my life.
Even if you have one, you shouldn't be losing with that one.
Huh?
You can have 20.
Thank you.
I'm saying.
Just,
And so can the sisters have 20 if you want.
I'm saying that's
yeah, I love you.
I'm saying that's cool. What I'm saying, that stud mentality.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, what imprinted, you know.
Yes.
Maybe.
You must have had a lot of ancestral force. Truly. To prevent you from going there. When I say each can have 20, I mean what I say.
Yes, that's right.
In the old days, that's how it was.
Yes.
But the men didn't lose their seed. You see what I'm saying? I give you the quickest way to make money, but no one's going to believe me. Watch. No one's going to believe me. Don't have control your sex power. You make money. Even if you don't try, you're going to make some dough because Oshun is money. Because when you build that chi up, you start to glow. You're full of life force, right? Sexual, you are charming, alluring, some kind of magnetism. People want to be around you. Ooh, let me sit next to you. Ooh, you're cute. Ooh. Right? And most business deals are done because people like you. On a golf course, you're in a sauna, you're talking business, and they like you. Right? That's the secret. Here are the books. This one for the male. Taoist secret to love, cultivating male sexual energy. And here's the female. Same thing for female sexual energy. Okay? These should become diamonds in your house. You will not regret the study of these Oshun books. Okay? I think they have a whole stock of them in there. Quite a few. Okay. It is more crucial that the male practice. Because women are blessed because Mother Earth is female. This Earth is a feminine planet. Huh? So women get more energy from the Earth. Men are from Mars. Okay. Wear out that book. Right? Okay. Now, you know if you are frustrated, right?
Yes.
You got to release, right?
Yes.
But since you are wise Africans, you don't release from the lower gate. Right? You know what I'm talking about, the lower gate, right? You don't release from the lower gate, huh? You say, I'm frustrated, got to release, let me go make a deal. Huh? Let me go work overtime. That's how you release. It's that simple. Am I clear?
Could you repeat that? I'll say it.
When you hold your sexual energy, and let me warn you, don't just hold it. I may have told you the story of one brother many years ago who did that. He came to me, he said, oh yes, I've been holding my sexual energy for months or weeks, whatever he said. His face was full of pimples stuff. And we were talking and I found out it was around the time he started building up that energy that he got these skin eruptions. I said, brother, what practice are you doing? I'm just holding it. So you're going to blow up. Don't do that. You got to circulate it. And he was too much hot chi going to the head, you see? And it makes you crazy after a while, you know. I'm getting you get crazy after a bit, right? So you want to circulate it, spin it around in the orbit, in your spirit body, yeah? So you want to practice the book carefully. If you do practice, which I recommend you all do, no Ognimu can defeat you. You'd be too beautiful, too charming, not to be defeated by your enemies. For men, do not, there's some techniques in that book where you do breathing, holding of the breath. Don't hold too hard. You pop a vein or something. Okay, I've seen some brothers go too overboard. Take your time, go easy with it. Okay, the females are much easier. The techniques are much more gentle. Okay, so what's the topic of my conversation?
Sex.
Sex and money. Ooh, all these rock and roll, right? Anyone else has practiced sexual tantra, sexual disciplinary techniques? What differences have you found when you try?
It's hard.
It's hard, yes. I'm leaving that alone.
In a word.
It's hard to do it, right?
Yeah. But
Do you find a change in your life, or your state of mind, your energy level?
when I was good at it,
Yeah.
I noticed that
Your shoes are starting to react.
when I was good at it, it was things went my way.
Oh,
A lot
shit.
of things went my way.
Magically so, almost.
Right.
Oh, shit, yes.
Like, and I was at ease. I didn't worry about things not going my way. But
Yes.
when I slipped,
Yeah, things changed.
things went back.
Went back, reverted back. Anyone else? See.
Yes. Clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient.
It was psychic.
With nature, with animals, could walk up near plants and actually see the plant coming towards me before I even get a certain babies, children.
That's right. Tashi.
People, inanimate objects,
Ashe.
car spaces, just a whole host of
Ashe. All kinds of mysterious. Oshun is the goddess of what? Charms. Magic. She's a great witch. Miss Oshun. Much magic is done in her name. Much witchcraft in her name. Anyone else? We might have.
Peaceful and self-confident. Really at peace.
Can you hear her?
No.
Peaceful and self-confident, feeling very much at peace. Yes, more.
Focused, very focused. And as your brother said, your skills and your senses are more
Sharp.
alert.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, brother in the back.
dreams,
Ah, shit.
lucid dreams.
More lucid dreams, huh?
Yeah.
Oshun is goddess of dreaming and astral powers. Sees him.
Just all the energy you could possibly need for everything you need to do, and you won't feel tired.
You have a whole full day and you're not tired at the end. It takes drive to make dough. Without Oshun, you won't make it. Why do you think boxers, before they go, are told, no, lay off for a couple of days or weeks? Because you lose the strength. The Samson effect. It's true. Okay? By the way, the story of Samson Delilah is true. In Chinese medicine, sex energy is controlled by the kidneys. The kidney meridian. One of the outlets of the kidney meridian is the hair follicles. Hair is linked to sexuality. That's why if you see a woman with long hair, she looks very attractive. Something very sexual about that. Long flowing hair, right? Or long braids and locks. Full head of hair. Or a male with a lot of hair. Big locks, those you Rasta men. Yeah? Now you see that. I'm talking English there, right? Okay, yes.
And also it's the tail at the end of the sperm cell.
Yes, that's right.
So it's really a microscopic
Version.
Yes,
Exactly.
so as above, so below.
Of the sexual force itself. Okay. So, how many books does Uma have? Let's get them out into your houses. I'm going to walk you. Can I borrow that? borrow that book for a second?
Hold on to that, Rob.
Don't let it go. Believe me, I won't. When you're immortal, you can't let these things go.
Oh, shit.
Okay. If you start the book, you can start reading chapter 6 to the end. 1 through 5 is more informative. Chapter 6 is the practices. Okay? 6 through 7. You'll start making some money. I guarantee it.
6 through 7?
Chapter 6.
So what about the other book?
With the female, let me see the female book.
Any particular chapter?
And also, if I may, that's why a lot of our sports figures are now losing a lot of their money through their, not taking care of the children and what have you. They get these millions and millions of dollars, and they lose it through the sex.
Through sex.
It turns out
That's
to
the
be a
beginning of the end. Chapter 5. Okay, and you don't need a partner. You can do the techniques without a partner by yourself. Love thyself. In the wisest of ways. Okay? When I went to Trinidad, there was a little boutique, a curio shop with the most dirty little carvings. But they were sacred. Made by the natives there. All kinds of positions and little phallic things all over the shop. It wasn't a porno shop, it was a regular.
They used to have them in Africa, the little metal ones.
Yeah.
All
It's very normal to us.
Right.
Ain't no big deal. Only those crazy Puritans had that neurosis. And Freud, that weird. Freud was bizarre. But I digress. Okay. Got the point? The goal is to try to achieve 100 days of practice. 100 days. You want to get to a plateau of 100 days of discipline. You can have sex, but divine sex. Recirculating. 30 days in a month, right? 30, 60, 90, a month and 4.5 months. 3.5 months, right? That's not long, it's a season.
Season just started.
You should. One should. It's very important. Particularly for females.
We can't do it.
Huh?
We can't.
Is that a person? Okay. Yes. I'm going to move on to start chanting. Yes.
I don't know how many are aware, but there's some classes and some of the things that I took on the activation of our male-female relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, you were supposed to create by divine love, and the male and female are supposed to be able to communicate so they'll be able to release their fluids together.
That's true.
And in doing so, they were supposed to be reproducing in the image that they were created through divine love. And in doing so, they were given the reward of being able to enjoy the pleasures that's what come along.
That's right, secondary,
through
yes.
divine love, that was secondary. And then after that, it takes 24 hours for both of them to replace their fluids.
Yes.
And then it takes 72 hours for the body to do the other work that the testicles and the organ fluids, such as making snot, the body membrane, brain fluid.
Yes.
And so
spinal fluid.
That's the God part.
It is.
Of it. And
It
so
is.
they are on the 272 hours
Yeah.
in 7 days.
Chinese say an ounce of ovarian fluid or sperm is worth a gallon of blood. You see what I'm saying? That is the essence of your life in nature.
Wow.
Don't waste it. And if you don't, Oshun will make your money. Okay?
Is it more important for the women to have a sexual release more often than it is for the brothers? Is that what?
Women should have a release. It's dangerous if she doesn't have a release. She still circulates, but she has to release. Because the biology of the female, they can have more than one wave. So you want to make sure you release some. Men don't release a drop. Not a drop. Okay, yes.
That doesn't always have to be in sex. When you're releasing, you need only sexual activity or releasing in other ways. I mean, it doesn't always have to be sex. The woman.
If you're having sex, she should be fulfilled.
You should. But when you say release.
Hey, man.
When you're talking about release, though, for women, that doesn't
sexually.
always sexually.
Is it climaxing? Orgasm?
It's dangerous to the female, to the moon power. It is not fulfilled.
Dangerous to the men.
You got that right. Say that again. She's speaking my aunt. There is my aunt on your tongue. The truth is in your mouth. A lot of relationships break up because of this. But I'm going to do a workshop on relationships soon. Probably after this one. Years in the making. I can't wait. It's going to be good. No kids allowed. It's that good. Okay. So any other questions? Okay. So go 100 days. Last question or so.
I
Yes,
got a quick question. I know a lot of people that had practiced that, and a lot of brothers, and I experienced it also. Sometimes if you're doing that, sometimes you experience like pain, and I don't know whether are you supposed to do the massages more, or how do you prepare?
Practicing which technique? The healing down?
Yeah.
This particular book?
Yeah.
Or other versions?
Not like real. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Tell me what you
like.
Blue balls?
Like we don't release it. Yeah.
Okay. That should not be occurring if you're doing the techniques properly. They're doing something wrong. That should not occur. It should be a very refreshing feeling. Right? Okay, anything else before we start chanting? We're adults, right? We can handle Oshun.
Yeah.
In Africa, she takes off her shirt and walk around. Feel it. It ain't no big thing for us. It's life. Okay, yes.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I understand you right. So, right now, I'm not sexually active, right? So,
Okay.
it's dangerous not to release in that way?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm saying if you were in the act.
Okay, I got you.
Now. You want to get the book.
I have it.
Oh, okay. You don't want to be celibate, meaning inactive.
What?
You want to be active, but wisely so. You don't want to be a nun.
For life.
For life.
Even if you're by yourself.
Oh.
Why?
Why?
Of course I am. It's called the one-hand method. It's called one-hand kung fu. It's in a chapter called one-hand kung fu. That's what it's called. It's a chapter. One-hand kung fu.
Hey, Mr. Rob.
Baby.
Wonder if you're a brother like me, you don't stay in Atlanta. Women up in Chattanooga are nuns.
Are nuns?
Are nuns, but I'm serious. It's a mess up there.
I won't go there because, if you radiate the right Oshun, even the
They
nuns
gonna
drop
be
their
a nun.
hands. relax a little more. You don't worry. Use God there. Ooh, God. I found a new God. But I'm serious though, on that point. You've got to fulfill Oshun. Because if you ignore her, she venges against you. If you don't get none, you start becoming strange. Right? And if you get some, it ain't no good, you become vicious. You turn to Sekhmet. That's how it works. So what we say is, let's avoid all that and get it right. Get some and get it right. Ashe. To avoid these problems down the road of marriage breaking up, and cheating and philandering, all the routine, and being poor. Okay? So, any other questions before we start changing? Is my little orange thing in there, do you know? Yeah, can we get that up? By the way, orange is the color of sex. It's not red.
Orange, okay.
It's the first shot.
If you want to get someone in the mood, you put orange lights, not those red things.
So if you were making an altar to Oshun, you would have orange on it?
You can put orange. What's her favorite fruit?
Oranges.
Oranges. Give Oshun oranges. It's her fruit. Belongs to the second chakra. Orange is the second chakra. Red is survival. Orange is connection. Yeah. Okay, so let us start to get ready. A few minutes left. Okay. So I want you to open your passion for money. I want to see drooling Africans slobbering. Hey, give me some money. Yeah. Oh yes, how was your shopping? Ashe. You went shopping?
Yes.
For cars and condos and houses and things and clothes? Keep shopping. Keep shopping. I'll just hold it up. Okay. Hold it up. Yeah. It's only a matter of time. Okay. There's a magical word in Yoruba called ipin. Ipin. Ipin refers to the magical fluid that comes from the eyes. Like if you stare at someone and they feel you, so your ipin has hit them. So the evil eye has dark ipin. Huh? The more you window shop, the more you entrance the thing you're looking at. Everything has a spirit, even a metal car. The more you look at it, the more you hypnotize it to want to come to you. But that's very metaphysical.
I have one question.
Yeah.
In reference to investments and stock things about the year 2000.
We're going to do like a little separate lecture on that. We're going to do a full blast revelation of what's going to happen in the year 2000 and that whole routine. Computer problem.
You said something about dark.
Yeah, like the evil eye, jealousy.
It sounds so European, isn't it? When you say dark.
The
evil.
Yes, but it is though. Psychically, it's a dark tone, like a muddy color.
Muddy, okay.
It can be black. I know it sounds, but that's the truth of it. Dark isn't evil, but they're...
Dark is intelligent.
I know what you're saying. But it is. If you were to see it, it's like a black, soot, dirty color, energy. I could say...
They talk about the soot god.
Yeah, soot. Yeah.
I was going to say that it's a flip side to that also too. Like the European, okay, they make reference to black or dark as being evil, but the spirit of God is black. I'm saying the spirit is black, and the European doesn't have one, so therefore his is white. So I'm saying make a reference to that particular thing.
I hear you.
Inclusive.
Yeah. And that's how it actually is.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. One has, one is devoid. Okay. Focus your minds. I want you to concentrate now with your mind power. On what you want. You must have a dollar figure or a specific car, model, color, tone, make, model. A certain house. A certain boat. Yeah? See that clearly in your mind's eye. Feel it. Taste it. Smell it. Desire it. And I want you to start to drool over it in your spirit. Don't play any games, you know you want it. Look at the image in front of you, the orange star. Just get this picture in your head. Reproduce it in your mind's eye. Assume the golden pyramid, which has the power of crystallizing thought. Make sure both fingers are touching the thumbs, like a bird's beak. Keep the image in your mind. Make sure the ring and pinky are on the pad. The other two form a bird's beak. Pinky on a pad. Like this. And then a bird's beak. That's a shit. Huh? Focus on the image. You can do this now. See this star in your living room, in your house. See your goal. Smell that goal. Want this. Release your desire for it. Think of all the good things you have if you had this. All the sweet things of life you'd get if you had this together. If you had that money, that car, that house, life would be sweet. See it clearer now. Like you're in a movie. Beneath your feet in your living room, see an ocean begin to form. A sea. A mystical ocean. This star hovers above head, like in the sky. See the waters begin to stir deeply now. Like a great force is coming. See a beautiful black goddess come out of the water. Long braids filled with cowries and gold. Her name is Ajay, money. She wears fine cloths, gold and silver threads. She's got more money than you can think of. She never worries about money. Look at her. In your mind, call her name Ajay. Ajay, Ajay. Call the black money goddess. She looks at you. Instantly, gold appears on your wrists. She breathes towards you, and fine clothes appear in your body. Tap into her. She is a spirit. And your mind can connect with her. Tell her what you want. Show her what you want. Say, Mama, this is what I want. Make her feel what you want, the way you feel it. Convince her you want it. Persuade her. Sell her on it. Let her feel what you feel. Or rigidity. Yeah, Mama. Give it up, Mama. Help your baby. Assume the green chant position. Shake fists together in front of heart. You got 8 minutes of chanting, folks. Let's do this. Focus on your image again. Stay with the image. Keep your eye single. You will begin the chant Ra. You do 4 from the navel loudly, projecting from your belly button. Then the other 4 you whisper from your third eye to the universe, projecting outward. Your goal, your mission is to become drunk with your desire. You ready? Get ready to breathe in. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Just chant your thing up. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Get some passion for this, some soul. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Let the universe feel it. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Third eye, third eye. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Use the power of your voice. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Get deeper into it now. Feel what you want. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Desire like Oshun would. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Get hot for it now. Ashi. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Stir it. Ashi. Stir it up. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Ajay sends a green light to you. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. She sends a green ray to you. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Go deeper into what I say. Let her know what you want. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Use the power of the word to make it flesh. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Ajay! Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Ajay, oh. Ajay! Hurrah, 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 oh. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Ajay, oh. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Ajay, oh. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Ajay. Oh, rigidity. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Oh, Ajay, Ajay. Ajay, hurrah, Ajay, oh. Ajay, Ajay, oh. Ajay, Ajay. Mama, Ashe. Oh, Ashe. Ashe, Ashe. Ashe, get it, Ashe. Open your spirit, Ashe, to what you want. Focus your mind, she says. Don't lose your focus. Stay focused on shit. Keep focused on shit. Desire what you want. Desire, chant. Desire. What you desire will desire you. Call the universe Ashe. Olodumare. Olodumare helps you now, Ashe. Olodumare says you call his name, Ashe. Olodumare says you call her name, Ashe. Olodumare helps you now, Ashe. Olodumare Egungun helps you now. Olodumare Egungun helps us now. Egungun, oh. Egungun, oh. Egungun, oh. Ashe, mama, oh. Ashe, Ashe. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Ashe, 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 Jao. 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 Ashe, ashe ashe jahu. Ashe ashe juju jahu. Ashe ashe juju jahu. Ashe, it is yours. 3 times more ashe. Twice more jahu. Sit with your desire for a few moments. The green ray descends ashe. Get drunk from your chant. Want what you want badly enough to work for it. To pay your dues for it. To take your lumps for it. The same way you would do for someone you love. You must pay your dues. And go for it. You can make it ashe. You're already there ashe. The universe supports you. People want to help you. People want to help you fulfill your dreams. Those who don't, you flow right around them. See the star in your living room? See the thing that you want in the living room under that star. Ajay gives it to you from her hand. She gives it to you as a gift for calling her. Tell her you love her. You love money, you love wealth, you love prosperity. You love abundance. Let her know you love her. And she begins to swirl into the water. This beautiful African goddess who turns to the deep seas, waiting you to call her back. The star stays in your living room. You are different now. You are closer. Ashe. I could have sworn, because I was closed my eyes with you, that a burst of light came. I thought someone put a lamp on me.
Thank you. I did too.
But it came from this direction. Something shifted. Ashe. May you be with the subtle vibe. Chant ashe. What was the last thing I gave you?
No, you're right.
The next word is origitipi again. Did I give you Ajay, Malujo, Ajay, Maju Lomi?
No.
I didn't give you that.
That was it.
Ajay.
This is what you gave last.
Wabani, Ojo, T, Ori, Ray Ray.
Give you Ajay. Ajay. Maju Lomi.
Ajay Ma.
I'll give you Olumi. I'll give it to you. Okay. The next word is origitipi.
Right there again. Ajay Ma.
Ajay Ma. Lomi. Lomi. Oh, Lomi. Lomi. Ajay Ma Aju.
Ajay Ma Aju.
Ashe o.
Ajay Ma Aju.
Ashe.
Origitiji.
Ajay Ma Aju. But that was before. Now origitipi. Any comments or experiences you have? We have 2 minutes. I'll take 2 minutes. So I can kind of process your talent.
Went shopping today.
Yeah.
I went shopping and we sat in the car.
a van, well, a luxury truck. I went and sat in a luxury truck. I remember before entering onto those places, we were like, how do you go through?
Can y'all hear her?
No. I remember entering the car lots feeling like, oh my God, how am I, where's the money going to come? I did not feel that
Any
way.
fear at all?
No fear. I don't know where it's coming from, but I know it's coming for that car.
She went to a lot to sit into a luxury van, luxury car, navigator, and said, I said before she was talking to IGA, she'd be, oh my God, what will I do? But now she, no fear at all. That's the beginning. Courage. That's how it starts. It's yours. It's yours.
Okay, we went to the first car lot and tried to get the man to talk to us about it. And he was just real not so helpful.
Okay.
But we went to this other car lot and first salesman walked past us. But this brother came out. He took us all. I mean, we rode for
red
a
carpet.
long time.
He rolled it out.
Told
Red
us
carpet.
every laid it out.
Told us ways to get
Told
over
us
everything.
how to get the car.
Say it again, please.
He told us how to get the car without paying the price. Whatever.
Now, how many car dealers? Let's have a car dealer. I got a family. Gotta feed my family.
That's what he said.
Right?
He said, I'm
So-
just the color I see.
I'm sure the other black folks will come with me.
Oh, sure.
I doubt he does the same thing to everybody.
That's what I said.
I doubt it. He may, but I would doubt it. Something possessed him to take money out of his kids, right? Out of his pocket and give it to you.
He said anybody that we recommend, he will give them the same.
Oh, really? Y'all hear that now?
What's she saying? A Lincoln Mercury.
Y'all hear that now? I would love to. I'd be thrilled to see y'all driving a Lincoln. Navigator.
I'm waiting for the Escalades come out of 1999 in Cadillac.
I see it. Anyone else? Yes.
A Cadillac now.
1, 2, right now.
After the last session I came to, the last Friday we were here, a sister had gave me the number to a sister who owns a caravan service. So I was like, she had gave it to me, I think, sometime before, and finally I was like, well, let me go on and call this sister and give her some business, because I was trying to be real skimpy on having to pay somebody, trying to get free rides. And I said, let me go ahead and just get this sister so I can pay her, support her, and have me a ride where I need to go twice a week. So I called her, and she said, oh, you the first person to call me for the business, and this, that, and I had went back to work, this, that, and my son ain't been going to school because I have to go to work, and I had wanted to get somebody to run the van service, this, that, and so I was like, oh, I wish I had known. And so finally, when she decided, she said, look, if you take my son to school every day and pick him up every day, you can use the van. And so I got the van. And then on top of that, her mother is real cool. So when after I pick him up in the afternoons, I sit with her mother for a little bit, and we spend time. So it's really a blessing.
Praise your spirit. That's the power of your spirit. Yeah. If you did it once, you can do it twice. Right? It's only the start of this class. I said 2 here, and then I see 3, and then we'll kind of. Anyone else? And then we'll close down.
I started to go to Macy's to do some clothes shopping. But I says, while I walk over Macy's, there's a brother's clothes. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Oshun.
Yes.
Okay, so I says, well, I haven't checked him out, and I've been wanting to check out his line. So I went to the shop today, and I tried on several pieces, and the clothes, just when I put them on, I'm like, oh God, yes. You know, I'm just really feeling this, and they just falling so nice, and everything I tried on just make me look like the queen that I am. So I tried everything on, and I was kind of looking at the pictures, and I told the sister that I would be back. And so I'm leaving out the door. She's talking to me, well, you know, here's my card, and, you know, come back, and, you know, we're having the fashion show, and, you know, you're really welcome back, and this is my name, and, you know, call me when you're ready, you know. And I was like, okay. But the clothes, they get these little African
face masks.
face mask on each article of clothing. So, I mean, you're just walking with
A
culture.
statue or like a
It's like a face mask. But this brother's from Nigeria. And so I was just feeling all his vibes, and the clothes were just really fitting.
I'm sure you get 1 or 2 rebate. I'm sure. I'm sure. Ashe. It's starting. Your wardrobe is starting. Let's give a hand. You, madam.
I just wanted to say that after we left the car, the dealership, we went to Eats Ears. I don't know if y'all. Eats Ears. And I'm sorry. And the food there is just. It's just.
The phone.
They were just tripping off me because I've been on like a 4-day kind of fast, and I was so hungry. I've been asking Sakai since this morning. I was like, Sakai, just stop. If I can just get some French fries, I'll be like, no, I gotta go get Julie. And no, we waited too late. We went and got Julie. Went back. She still forgot me. I said, okay. Well, I just wait patiently. Since this morning. I've been trying to get some food. We went into this place. They had the best eggplant and just the best. Their food was just so fresh. It was just nice. We was just. I was in heaven. I was falling asleep on the way here to the meeting. I was like, this was just all I needed.
Small little blessings. Are you practicing at home?
You can do it.
Oh, yes. Practice. Right? What I see for you is a beautiful thing, really. I see you in really fine clothes. Nice home. I want to come at your pool. Minister Ra, you free for the weekend?
I just want to add this right quick. For the last week and a half, somebody, I think it was the guy, been laughing at me. My husband telling me, Amina, go get a pedicure and a manicure. Go get a pedicure and a manicure. And I was like, I cannot believe, because usually he tell me I spend too much frivolous money. And he was like, just go, honey, just go and go. And every time I got ready to go, what happened the other day? I think I went by the grocery store and overspent, and I didn't have any money. And I was like, oh, well, I won't ask for any money. So every day he's been calling me. He said, you go get that pedicure manicure? I was like, no. He's like, go get that pedicure manicure.
Go pamper yourself. Go get it. People start changing when you start chanting. People change around you when you start chanting. You're vibrating differently. People change. I gotta close with another appointment. Yes.
There's going to be another sweat lounge. October the 11th and the 12th. And I have the information that anyone that enters it and the cost is that's right. I know it. It's $40 for the sweat lodge and it's $40 if you want to partake in the secretaries and the dinner to the extent. So that's like $80. And it's only a 2-hour drive. So I have some information that anyone that's
Although FYI, I was just shown this in Webster's Third Room Dictionary. The word bless comes from the Middle English blessing, German Beseitigen, or blood. The word bless is the same word as blood. Blood. The use of blood in consecration and sacrifice. To bless.
And even the word, be less.
Bless blood.
Interesting. You'll be less.
How Africans been blessing things all these many years. But those are different rituals. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Off tape.
Be more.
Thank you.
Thank you. We gotta
keep going shopping, yes. Go shopping some more. And chant at home.
How often do you?
I'll be there every day till I get home.
I've always wanted to.
Take what you want.
Yes.
The more the better. Shit. We face Africa east. We send her our love and our chi of the North American African. And Let's raise the African spirit. Bow to each other because we were royal and rich. Ashe. Only entertain wealthy thoughts and wealthy only. Ashe. Forget each other and catch each other's back. Ashe. We'll see you next week.